Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Slay the Spire. I kind of hate to do it, but I'm gonna play the defect again. I had a bit of a tired day the last time I played Spire. Wasn't really feeling it. Had just a couple of thrown defect runs, but also out of the last 3 Slay the Spire A20 heart victories, the defect is not one of those. So why don't we try to do a winning defect run today and see what happens. 1 HP enemies to knock out the burning elite early, I actually think is quite lovely if we can make it work. I've started to not really appreciate this as an option though, because it's really good if you can guarantee a free elite, but if you don't, you're adding garbage card, you're actually adding no cards early, trying to get the free elites, and if you fight an elite on your 3rd fight, well, rather, if you fight 3 enemies and then you have to fight an elite, you're gonna have a bad deck. But if you can make it work, it's really helpful. So we're gonna try to make it work and see how it works. And if we die and restart, we die and restart, it happens. Leap, Cold Snap, Tempest. I like a Cold Snap for the Frost, but I also like a Leap for Raw block. You know, if you become frail, this is 6 block for 1 as opposed to 2 defends for 6 block for 2. Yeah, the Cold Snap is 2 block, but like I'd much rather just have 1 good block in the deck, I think. Just something that I can play. Focus Potion. I do think that a Bullseye works very well. Beam Cell, you know, if we had like a Sunder or, you know, if we were able to play Meteor Strike, if we had better attacks, I could see the value of this, but the lock-on damage, it makes dual cast do 24 instead of 16. Laced in Blood, thank you very much for the resub. Good luck on the runs, back to my lurker status. Lurk away. This does 24 instead of 16, but as you gain focus, it's even better. I do like a charge battery too, but I think we do need some offense, and that at least combos into one of our other cards. Injury Rebound, well, we can add cards here. Pain, Rebound. I'm going aggressive. Scrape, Pain. Scrape, Zap. Zap, Echo Form. The last 3 cards on the right were the Echo Form. Goodness. And we're not gonna get a free elite, so we have to actually fight this elite. The burning elite, by the way. Also, we have like no offense, so I'm gonna add a Claw. And I will remove a Strike. No, we can't, we have to remove a Defend. Who are you? 2 Strength Sentries. I mean, I don't think we're gonna die here, but I think we might as well restart. We could get lucky. That's like the absolute worst order of operation that you could hit there. You hit the wrong enemy twice. Them starting with the additional strength is just a pain. We'll take 3 damage here. I mean, we're lethaled at any turn right now. And we're still basically lethal at any turn because, you know, our deck is just now full of freaking dazes. But it looks like we might live. Well, I don't know, it's still literally 1 turn away from death. And we're dead. So we're gonna restart our run. Really though, we went Hail Mary on the Niao's Lament and it didn't work. But if it ever does work, I mean, I'm sure that the strategy is don't rely on that to carry you into a burning elite because, you know, it's very inconsistent. But it's also a lot of fun to try to make it work. At least now, I mean, there is still another attempt at this, but maybe we should just go for the max HP and be happy with something that's a little bit more guaranteed, a little bit more consistent, perhaps. Okay, you know, there's 4 enemies, double elites, triple elite. We could try to roll into 1 burning elite. I mean, if it worked, like, so here's the thing. This is good if you get the free burning elite kill out of it, but it's not good for consistency. You know, if you fight a burning elite and you've only added in 3 garbage cards, you're gonna die. Max HP up, is a permanent benefit for your run, and then you can plan to fight the elites appropriately, but like, I still want to go for the Hail Mary play. Cause it's funny, and it might work, and I will take a ball lightning immediately, and we have to fight another burning elite, but at least we have a ball lightning this time. Ball lightning bullseye is a horrible time for this, but you know, give me a rebound and save the rest of our cash. Storm, go for the eyes, barrage. I will go for the eyes for a little bit of weakness. I will remove a strike since we've added in good attacks, and we are gonna go upgrade and we're gonna try to make it work. So we will upgrade probably the dual cast, and then I guess we're hoping for like Gremlin Knob. I mean, we got it. He's mostly dead. He is healing slightly, but we might be able to kill him next turn. And if we kill him, then I am incredibly surprised that even worked. I will add another ball lightning. We do need to pivot into some more defense, but ball lightnings are always good to have. Seek is good to have. Max HP I'll take. Yeah, I'm very surprised that worked. We're just gonna defend and take 4. Da, 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 da. 13, I mean a dual cast does 16 plus 6, 22. Yeah, we gotcha. Dude, I will take an, with 2 ball lightnings and a zap, I think actually a turbo's okay, because a turbo is a key part of a lot of my runs as the defect. Electro? Capacitor's still pretty good. I very much love having a turbo. With a rebound, a seek, a hologram, you can play expensive powers when they come up. Go for the eyes isn't gonna do anything. Dual cast could get you. If we seek a rebound, how much damage can we do? 9 plus 9, 18. If the dual cast hits you, you're dead. I like the passive damage though. Bullseye does 8, but you're gonna not get the debuff. We could put up 10 block. I think we go for the kill. Well, that didn't work. We have 1 defend coming up. Give me another defend next turn. We're gonna take 15 damage on this turn, unfortunately, but you know, it kind of is what it is. And then I think I will play turbo. Just to give us a little bit more offense. Dun 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 dun. Well, that's okay. Playing turbo adds 1 curse to our draw pile, but oh well. We're gonna take 10. What's coming up? Just combat into the boss. Another path may have given us a 3rd elite and possibly a better chance, but really the knob fight went beautifully. This fight just kind of sucked a little bit. Defrag, self-repair, recursion. With the ball lightnings, I really do think that you just want to defrag. Self-repair though for the healing. God, it's really good. You need a defrag though, right? It's more important. 8 damage. I'm not really that worried about this. I think we want to rebound. I'm gonna do it like this. Then we take none. And we can probably kill you, yeah, we can probably kill you with a couple of cards. So Bird-Faced Urn would be lovely to pick up. Creative, I think you add it. I think you do. What a garbage turn 1. And yet, what an appropriate time for a creative AI when you have nothing else to do with your turn. You know, that wasn't that bad. Machine learning. Okay, that's bad. We probably want to rebound a dual cast. A rebound and a bullseye will kill you. We're on pen nib. I still think you kill him. Why are we, oh, because we were frail because of the enemy. That makes sense. Didn't pay attention to what was going on necessarily. 6 damage twice. You're gonna live with 1 HP. We're gonna take another 3 damage. We're taking a little bit of chip damage, which is unfortunate, but there's no way around it, really. Cool-headed leap, cold snap. I do like a little bit of frost now. You're also a little annoying, but you're not that bad. I think I will just pop 2 defends, though. I'd rather not take any damage here. Seek. I mean, can I kill you? If we seek out a rebound, or even a bullseye, actually a bullseye would be best. Bullseye would do 8, this will do 24, and then you're certainly gonna die. Okay, it was a little closer than I thought it would be because we were weak, but I still like it. We don't really need another ball lightning. We're fighting Hexaghost, so we are going to upgrade. And we're gonna try to fight Hexaghost. Well, I don't love it, but another one of those in the deck is okay. We're only gonna take 6 damage on this turn, and we're gonna try to survive. Seek. Seek, go for the eyes. It adds 1 more turn of that weakness. Now, we need creative and we need good powers, so there's creative. I will take 1 damage. We need defrags, capacitors, bias cognitions, buffers as well. Yeah, I'll take a buffer. Keep that buffer alive as well. You're half dead. I'm also slowly dying though. Burn is 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? A defend keeps us going. Let's draw more. And pop a zap. Do some more damage. The drawing is maybe a little bit bad on this fight because you do have to worry about gotta do it like this. You do have to worry a little bit about, just gonna lose the buffer. Drawing all these burns, but I think you do have to go a little bit fast here. 12 damage. Well, we can survive. That cost me my energy. We have 1 HP. That was such a bad draw. He's gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us at this point because I just don't have enough enough power. We're gonna die right here. Well, at least we did get the boss Niao option. Probably should have rested. I mean, like 12 HP is not a lot to be fighting the boss on, but been having a bit of a hard time with the defect lately. Let's give it another go. Common relic, remove 2 cards. Turn 1 energy. Okay, now let's not do the 1 HP option. Let's plan properly. How do we plan this properly? We can only get 2 elites on the floor. We want heavy upgrades, ideally. This gives us 3 combats in an elite fight. I'd rather not have that path. This gives us 3 combats in an elite fight. Rather not have that path. This gives us a lot of combat, but only like 2 upgrades. Actually, we could go this way and get more. So I want combats into this elite here. And now we're playing, like, for real. As opposed to trying to cheese the game into giving us, you know, good early relics. We're gonna play for real. And take 12 damage on turn 2, because we drew no defense. Good to see it. Good to see that the game is still, as BS as ever. I mean, I think you just have to take Ball Lightning if it shows up early. In the defect, I mean, it's, I don't know how to phrase it. 16 plus 12, 28 plus 3. The defect might be, I think, the hardest character. Yeah. Even the other characters, they have more outs, I think. For the defect, you have to rely on, like, comboing your cards together for maximum potential, which I think is really hard to do. Hopefully, hoping to get, like, random draw and everything. We're gonna take another 8 damage. You know, at least for the Ironclad, you have the ability to, like, bash and get kills, heal passively. For the defect, I find myself having turns like this frequently, where it's just like, I draw no blocks, the enemies are attacking turn after turn after turn. I can't really do anything about it, it feels. I will take a beam cell. Oh, good. Okay, I mean, if you dual cast, you can do 15 damage to one enemy if the orb hits it. And with a strike, you could do 14 damage. So you could kill 2 on 3 energy if this is good. So you can kill him. And you can't kill one of these guys, though. So if you pop a defend, you probably pop the block potion. That's still a kill. We can gain 10 block. We still have the energy to get another kill, taking no damage. Okay, I mean, that block potion ended up being of absurd value. Thank you very much, block potion. Now, we don't have a block potion for the next fights, but I'd still rather use it. You gotta take a Doom and Gloom, I think. We just need the offense that cards like those provide. I will dual cast you. Admittedly, Doom and Gloom by itself is really hard to work around, because getting that orb to the front takes a lot of effort early. That's why I love having a rainbow to fill out your orb slots. I think that a barrage can totally work, especially if we have time to build into having orbs. Worked pretty well here. That was an 18 damage barrage. And we don't need to do that much to kill you. I mean, I think a dual cast will kill you, which makes this not a very bad fight for us. I think Emotion Chip is trash. And I think I'm not gonna add anything here. I think last time we didn't add any sort of defense, which is why we died on Hexaghost. So I don't really want to just add more Ball Lightnings. I want to add like a defensive card, but nothing here helps. We have 2 orb generators that we've just added in. Basically, offense, 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 scaling. So let's not add anything. I will take 2 potions. I'm glad we can afford them both. Do more combat. The shop with 214 gold. I mean, how often do I go to the shop and then I never have the ability to buy what's good? That's like every time I go to the shop, so I kind of don't want to go to the shop right now. I think you just want to mean, this is 16 damage. This is 13 damage because you get to keep the orb. And we can't play everything, so I think you just doom and gloom ball lightning. You do 3 less damage, but you do have 1 extra orb hitting, you know, turn over turn over turn. I mean, that went quite well. Colorless potion. Thorns, duplication. This is our boss, Hexagos. Thorns is very good there. If we duplication potion on the upcoming elite, that's a good use of the potion. Fission reprogram leap. I just dislike reprogram. I liked it before. To be able to scry like 6 cards was a lot of fun. This is just trash. Absolute trash. I think we'll take a leap. I want that block, that defense. I need it. Toy Ornithopter, I love it. It's an insanely good relic. And we're gonna go right past so we can get more upgrades done. And with Toy Ornithopter, I think we do go heavier into the upgrade path. So Beam Cell. We do have to hit up a shop. Gotta be honest with you, Orichalcum is fantastic. All the relics are 161, Take Prismatic Shard, it's good! No, it's not. There's a 1 in, 800 chance that it's gonna give you like a Diva form that's playable. Every other time you draw this, it's gonna be trash, because it just means you can't take any defect cards anymore, which is what I want. I'm not playing the Watcher, I don't need Wrath enabling. But yeah, I like Orichalcum, I like Reinforced Body, and I like card removal here. Orichalcum means that if we get bad draw, we actually can block. Anyways, Reality, welcome to the stream. Stefanixdorf, hello. J.R. Hopkins, hello. Just saying hi. Ridiculous says take Prismatic so you don't have to play as a defect. Well, that'd be great if I didn't have any defect cards in my deck. 161.87, 148. We can afford both of these and keep our deck. Or we could take Orichalcum and remove a card. Would we rather have Reinforced Body added or a card removed? Sometimes you do get a lot of energy, so a Reinforced Body could be pretty good. It's also just a nice 1-card block. I do kind of like it. I mean, I just said we needed defense. Let's add defense. Boom, done. I think I'll upgrade Doom and Gloom as well. It's a very good duplication target. Okay, well, you know what? So now that's 12 damage. Might just be the best potion and the best card for this. And I mean, I got to admit, very happy with how this is working too. We're gonna take no damage on this. Compare this to the last run where we took a lot of damage, and now we're taking very little. So much better. Anchor, Strength, Consume. Consume is just so good. Hologram and Turbo are also great, and I want both of these in my deck normally. But without having expensive cards, without having the ability, or really the need to bring Turbo back to play something, I'd rather just have the stat gain, I think. Oh, come on. Really? Really? I mean, really? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Hit you, hit you. Now we're not gonna be weak. We are gonna take 8 damage here. But if we get a Doom and Gloom, it'll kill one and weaken the other ones anyways. We didn't get a Doom and Gloom, and they're gonna be attacking every turn, by the way. So like, this kind of sucks a lot. Yeah, Anchor was nice, but this is just an absolutely horrible fight, let's be honest. Gambler's Brew. We want a glacier. I think I'm just gonna upgrade again. I think we're not gonna worry about Exaghost. We have glacier, so we can actually put up block, and we have potions. Admittedly, I still hate the fight. But that's okay. I think we'll live because of the thorns, focus, and frost that we have. It's a much better setup than last time, I think. I'm not gonna play dual cast. I think it's a waste. I mean, we could have held on to that Thorns potion for the end game, but that would take a while. And I'm loving the capacitor into barrage. That's pretty good damage output. I didn't run the math on whether a dual cast or a strike was more damage. I just kind of believed. I mean, I think if we doom and gloom, it's enough damage that you'll die on this turn. Okay. I'm overthinking it. Core Surge, Machine Learning, Thunderstrike. Probably a Core Surge for the artifact. Bias Cognition is a good take now. And, I mean, this is kind of... so when I was at the shop, I was also thinking about this. That if we remove a strike, it makes Pandora's Box a little worse, because if we take Pandora's Box, we can just transform all the strikes and defends anyways. I'd like to have 4 energy. We'd have to worry about a lot of curses, but... I mean, the way I think about this is that if you take curses, you can more easily handle elites on the next floor because Pandora's Box is completely random, but it does get rid of 8 cards. So you know what? We can reprogram. Another Core Surge and a Biased is amazing. Darkness, Static, Sweeping Beam, and Chill means we have virtually no block in the deck anymore. Reprogram is just gonna be purged. God, that's so loud. I kind of like it. The Biased is an amazing play. All for One is pointless, it's meaningless. And again, the reprogram is meaningless, but the Chill's okay. I don't know, maybe we can make this work. We do have small crowd control. We have good focus. We could go elite hunting. So I'm looking. There's a possible 3 elite path this way. What I like about this path is that if we fight this elite and it goes wrong, we can go to 2 rests, but we are forced to fight a 3rd elite. In fact, you are forced to fight at least 1 elite on this floor. Okay. So if we go this way, we can rest elite, rest elite. If we go this way, we can rest elite, rest elite. I kind of like this path though. 3 question marks before the first elite. I really don't like fighting the enemies on this floor. They're really tough. I'd honestly rather just fight only elites than the enemies. 3 energy is going to make this really tough, though, unless we get a good biased. So yeah, I'm looking at this path. What do we need to upgrade? Bias Cognition, Chill, Static, Consume, Glacier, Reinforced Body, Leap, Dual Cast, possibly Zap. We do have a lot of upgrading to do. If we go this path, we hit up 1 early shop and only 1 bit of combat before our elite path, but I don't love that as much. I'm gonna go this path. And I'm not that worried about birds. They don't really scale more than we do. Now, early Bias Cognition is not what you want. However, we can probably do it because of the fact that a Core Surge will block 1 turn of debuffs. In fact, we can even play it with Reprogram. I think that the lightning damage will outscale them before they kill us. I think you do play biased early. It's a weird play, but I do think you play it. This is not a fight that you want to have last a long time. You want to do it quickly. I also think that we can probably get a kill here. We have enough block. That'll prevent one turn of the debuff from bias cognition. And then we probably just want to draw. Ball lightning, darkness, and now we just want to evoke orbs and they're all dead. We have a blizzard, sorry, not a blizzard, a glacier in our hand too, so we know that this is going to be playable. Also, this does a lot of damage, but that's way better, and you're dead. Beautiful. Steam Barrier, Claw Hologram. I honestly like Steam Barrier with only 3 energy. A pre-upgraded good block that can come back with all for one I think is real nice. Hologram, what is it going to bring back? Nothing of any real importance. We'll just pay for a relic. Strength, I mean, it's good to have. Choose a card or heal 14. We would add Seek, Defrag. I think we just want to heal. Might buy us an opportunity to just fight multiple elites or upgrade cards in the future. All for one will bring back Beam Cell. We're taking damage, unfortunately. Capacitor is too slow. Reprogram lowers our focus. I mean, I think we're just gonna get hit and there's pretty much no way around it. But I am thinking reprogram. Beam Cell does 5, which means it'll do 6. So 6 plus 18, 24, plus another 9, 31. If we take the strength potion and play reprogram, this will be 8, 21, so 29, plus 12, 41, and the lightning cannot kill you. Okay, well in that case, I think we just do what we can and accept that we're gonna take 12 damage. That's a lot of damage to be taking, and I wish we weren't. That barrage is turning into a pretty nice card with this capacitor. So, Core Surge, Bias. The Anchor and the Orichalcum are kind of anti-synergistic, so we can't really rely on that to give us 6 more block on turn 1. Skim, Recursion, Cold Snap. I actually kind of like Recursion. If we get a Dark Orb at the front, and we do have 2 Darkness Enablers, to be able to play it and then get it again is nice, and we also have a bit of an energy problem, so the Recursion is just a free card. Oh good, this again. So I want Capacitor. I don't really care for All for One. There was already a regret. There could be 2 though. 25% chance of a Capacitor. Goodness gracious. God, I hate the freaking card game. Alright, well, let's fight an elite, see how it goes. We have a block potion. Which, considering the draw, we'll probably just play on turn 1. Because this was very bad. You might as well play the block potion now again, because you're not going to get value out of Orichalcum. Oh, this is a tricky one. We're at base focus. Okay, I mean, you're gonna play Beam Cell. If you all for one sweeping beam, you can kill him and not be vulnerable next turn. But if you Glacier Chill, you do push out 2 lightning orbs. You'll have 5 frost, which is 10 block, plus an additional 7, which is 17 block. You're still taking a lot of damage. I think you go for the sweeping beam first. Consume. Well, now I'm thinking Consume Chill gives us 12 block. I still look at the all for one getting a kill is probably worth it, but if we play Chill first, we do get extra block out of it. We're gonna have 12 block. That's not that bad. And oh hey, look, bias cognition, there you are. I mean, we have enough block now. And they're both dead anyways. So that's the end game play, but we took a bit of damage on the fight. Akabiko is just complete trash. We don't really care about a multicast. Nah, this is a pass. Now where do you go? I would love to upgrade. What do we need upgraded? Biased, yes. Darkness, Consume, so many upgrade targets. Maybe we just fight another elite and then upgrade here and then I don't know what we do, or rest there even. I mean, Book of Stabbing sucks. I don't want to fight him. I kind of want to pivot to the right, fight 2 elites on the floor and then just upgrade Biased and Darkness or Biased and Consume. Immediately, we don't really need Darkness to be upgraded. Consume is probably a little bit more important. I feel like I need to lean into the upgrades more as the defect on Act 2. So Core Surge does protect us from some nonsense. Our first hit is going to do a lot of damage, though. I mean, it's a flat damage bonus. We'll do it like this. So I think we won't be frail. Yeah. I mean, we're still taking... Oh, we're taking none because of Orichalcum. Okay, good. And we're still taking no damage because of Orichalcum. So what we should do is... Well, we should just Recursion Barrage. I think you're dead. Akabiko, Sweeping Beam, Barrage, and Doom and Gloom is okay in hallway fights. Probably not Barrage. It's kind of hard to summon a lot of orbs on turn 1, unless we make that Chill innate by upgrading it. That would be a good synergy with Akabiko. I do kind of like the Barrage for the damage. We're getting a lot of value out of the Capacitor. We have a Leap. We don't need another Beam Cell. I actually think we take nothing, because we actually have all 3 of these cards already in the deck. So I think this is a pass. Admittedly, another Barrage, if we do get the orbs out, is nice, but, you know, if you think about it, we would have to get Glacier or Zap. That's the only, or Darkness. Those are the cards that can give us orbs without attacking. If we play Ball Lightning or Doom and Gloom, that'll use Akabiko, but Doom and Gloom is still good with it. I think we'll just skip this, though. Trushka. It is worth it, I think. You might get a random chest out of a question mark. I'm gonna keep upgrading, too. And honestly, the turn 1 Chill's pretty nice. Consume is good over the long term, but... Okay, I'll upgrade the Chill. To fill out our orb slots, I'll take it. I could avoid playing All for One and wait for something else, but I'm just gonna play it. And we're gonna not use a potion. I'll probably use an attack potion in a second, though. These core surges, man, they take a long time to actually show up, don't they? So I can kill you, and we'll take 2 damage in the process. I like it. I think we do need a capacitor. We don't need to play a zap, though. And maybe we won't even play a potion. We probably should for the healing in case a potion drops, but I feel like we don't need to here. Right? You would have made me vulnerable. I mean, I appreciate, I suppose, getting the block in that case. Biased is still what we want. So 7, 7, and 4. We have 18 block. We'll currently take 3. I mean, honestly, hit me for 3. 38 HP is still fine. Core Surge will protect us from the vulnerability, although we might just want to try to kill him. After playing Capacitor, it's hard to get the darkness forward. We probably just want to play like a Consume. Having the extra block from these is really nice. You're hitting for 21 again, and this time around, I don't have any way of actually killing you, so I will play an attack potion, and I will hope that a bullseye does it, although I know it's not going to, so... You know what? Orichalcum was good on that turn. Probably didn't need to play the potion, but whatever. Blizzard, Streamline, Barrage. I don't want these. I really don't want to shop either, in case we got some good stuff. I think we'd go for Rainbow over Capacitor. Although, we have 2 Darkness Enablers, 1 Glacier, and a Ball Lightning. This might actually be another Capacitor play. Capacitor means we can play more, more Consumes over a long fight, which is really nice. If we take Rainbow, we could take card removal too, because that's... No, that's a 155. So we can only get 1 thing. Rainbow is so good. We would have to upgrade it here. With Biased Cognition as our focus, I really do think that Orb Capacity is pretty good with Consume. I'm gonna take it. And then give me nothing else. Okay, pretty good turn 1 draw. Finally. Finally, I feel like we got something good going on here. Toss me a... Ball Lightning, Chill Darkness. Well, that's okay. We're frail, but we have 14 passive block. Well, more than that if you count Orichalcum. So a Steam Barrier is worth... It's only worth something if we evoke our orbs, which we are going to do. We're taking no damage and you are dead on this turn. This fight went just fine. Compile Driver, Capacitor, Rip and Tear. Compile Driver for draw can actually work, but the problem I have with it is that we don't have the energy to play anything out of it. Like, we only have 3 energy, so if we draw a Glacier, how the hell are we gonna play it? We do have Dark, Frost, Lightning, we have a mix of each. So it could be good draw, but I do feel like maybe another Capacitor even. If you're playing, we could take another Consume and go super heavy focus gain. It is upgraded. I don't know. Hello, welcome, XZZXZ2. How you doing today? I mean, how often do I just complain about not getting capacitors? Admittedly, the card draw could be pretty good, but I'm just gonna take another capacitor. I know that's probably too many early, but if my deck was 3 capacitors and a bias cognition, I would be pretty happy about that. So unfortunately, you might live, which means that the Gremlin Leader might attack next turn, or he's more likely to attack. Luckily he didn't, but he could have. So, we want this. That's okay. We're just waiting for bias cognition, consume. Another capacitor works, although it's a little on the slow side. Actually, we're gonna lose our artifact, which is highly annoying. We could play reprogram to gain strength and dex and just accept frailty and weakness. I mean, we have no blocks coming up, so it's probably worth playing reprogram. I think it does protect you. I think capacitor is a little slow, but what else are you gonna do in this turn? I mean, we already have full block anyways. So we're gonna get hit for a lot. We're on lethal, I think, on this turn. So I'm looking at it like, how can we survive the turn? I mean, you're doing 48, I mean, we're taking 58 damage. So it's probably something like this. And you just kind of hope that Orichalcum plus 14 block is good enough. We have 9 HP. We got a lot of lightning, admittedly. That's pretty cool. I appreciate that. But we have to rest before we fight the next boss, unfortunately. Duvudal is at least a little bit extra. I honestly do like a turbo. It makes All for One playable, because if you draw turbo and then All for One, you can get extra energy out of it. So we have a 26 card deck. There's a lot that we need to remove at some point too. Let's make no mistake about that. I'm playing that for 2 block. We did get a good biased. We're gonna take damage on this turn though. You're gonna steal Core Surge. I don't care if you steal Core Surge. We can put up block to get over a Hyper Beam. It's tough, but we can do it. This is unfortunate because I actually do need the energy on this turn. We need to play Capacitor Consume, I think. It means Glacier is gonna have to shuffle though. Are we okay with that? I mean, I suppose you don't have to play Capacitor, but you can't play Consume Glacier anyways, so. Is 7 block enough? 7 block might be enough. I'm worried about the next 2 turns though. I really want the Frost Orbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Static Discharge. I think we want Frost at the back. Yeah. So we can do like Capacitor, Recursion, Glacier. Try to keep the Frosts in our orbs. Doom and Gloom is a kill that gives us Core Surge back. We don't need it. Sweeping Beam also kills you, and then we have more energy for other things. How much damage are you doing? 40. How much block do we have? We have 21 plus 6, or 20, what is it, 27? Getting a dark out's not bad. Drawing through the deck is also pretty good, because this gets a kill. Doom and Gloom, Core Surge gets a kill. which allows us to play reprogram if it shows up. So I'm thinking Doom and Gloom Core Surge will have 0 energy, but we'll have 27 block and you're doing 24 damage. Oh, there it is. So we're on the cusp of death from Hyper Beam. We really do need a few more orbs out there. I mean, 8 orb slots is enough. We should probably just play this. $27, $24. We have 51 HP right now. I mean, the glacier saves our lives. I'm pretty sure. It's giving us an extra 21 minus 6. It's giving us an extra 15 block. Might as well recursion, might as well barrage. There's a possibility we could have killed him anyways, but we will live, and we're gonna make it to Act 3. Hopefully we can get 4 energy. Thunderstrike Rainbow Core Surge. I gotta be honest with you, I think another Core Surge is what we want. We have orb generation. We don't need a rainbow. Yeah, it's good. It's a good mix-up. Do we really need it, though? Or would we rather have a 3rd Core Surge so we can draw this before Bias Cognition? Or even just avoiding debuffs? You know, if we can increase the chance of drawing a Core Surge on turn 1 against the Heart, that's pretty good. Ogrim says you don't need more than 1 Core Surge, you need draw. Maybe if I had a 5-card deck. Hate to break it to you, that's not gonna happen. But I do like it. And admittedly, there's another synergy here, which is if you have Core Surge, that reprogram is technically playable. Yeah, we need Seek is what we need. So there is a little bit of a like Core Surge reprogram synergy here. But admittedly with 2, I am looking at Rainbow. It's expensive, but it's renewable orbs that doesn't rely on specifically Glacier, Doom and Gloom, Darkness, Ball Lightning, or Zap. But maybe we are okay with this as is. I think we'll take it. We have a lot of orb capacity. Filling it up's important. And I'm totally okay taking Sozu. I'm also okay taking the Collar. I'm also okay taking the Pyramid. This is a tough call. I like potions and we have healing, so we probably don't want Sozu. The Pyramid means that we can keep Core Surge to play it with Bias Cognition or vice versa. We can keep Chill, Steam Barrier, Turbo, Recursion to play them on appropriate turns, consume when playable, but I think having 4 energy is more important. I just don't have the capability of playing cards in a lot of situations. 4 energy means we can play Rainbow all for 1, you know, Rainbow Glacier. Glacier Consume. So I'm leaning to the Collar. We have to fight elites on this floor too. We're actually very strong against the elites except for Reptomancer, because we don't have Electro. Ogrim says Pyramid might be the best because you don't have any draw. I have Sweeping Beam. Like, I understand the point of keep your cards and play them at appropriate turns, but the problem is it's hard to win on 3 energy. You have to be extremely efficient, and I don't think we're efficient enough. Even though we've got good focus generation, I don't think we're efficient enough to make it work. I think we'd prefer to be able to play more cards. Even with Turbo, like, we would want Hologram. So we'd have... The problem with Pyramid is that to make it work, I think we have to add more cards, which just thickens up the deck. We need a Hologram, we need Seeks. I mean, you just want Seeks anyways, and you probably want Holograms anyways. Then again, I do always enjoy the Pyramid. This is a tough choice. This is an extremely tough choice. I think because it's so critical to play biased after Core Surge, I feel like the Pyramid might be better, specifically so that if we draw the wrong cards, we can still play them. But I'm gonna tell you another problem. With the Pyramid and 3 energy, your hand is gonna get filled with trash. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 zero cost cards, everything else 5. Everything else costs 1 or 2. Our hand is gonna get filled up and we're only gonna play like 3 cards per turn. And when that happens, we're only gonna draw 3. And if we have garbage in our hand that we don't want, we gotta play it at some point to dump it. So that's another negative with the Pyramid on 3 energy. I think 4 energy is the way to go. But it's very hard. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm taking the Slaver's Collar. I'm going for energy. Now where's the Burning Elite? It's on the left path. We can handle Burning Elite left path. Core Surge turn 1 is good. It doesn't really do anything, but that's fine. And I do like a chill here. We don't care about exhausting Rainbow, so we're probably just gonna play our hand. It's gonna be like a Rainbow Darkness chill just to make sure that we have orbs. Let's do like a Darkness Rainbow. Chill. You took the most, so congratulations. Next turn though, they could hit for like 50, so we gotta be careful. They're not, which is lucky. 7 block. So really we would have 9 times 3 block. We'd have 27. So we would still take damage, except we could recursion to gain an extra 5, or dual cast to gain an extra 8. Rainbow into Darkness would be better because it improves the dark damage. Not with a non-upgraded Darkness. If you could upgrade the Darkness, it would, but without having an upgraded Darkness, it doesn't matter what order you play them in. But also, hi, Defective Conan. I think we just want block, so we're just gonna block up. We're taking 7. I mean, I hate it, but this is the problem with what we have. Reprogram is Dex, so I mean, we can kill you regardless. And we have a turbo. I think we start with the beam. I mean, you're dead anyways, but if we reprogram, now you're dead with this. 16. 22. I mean, we're gonna take 3, and we could play the potion, but I'd really like to save it, you know? Now, unfortunately, Bias Cognition came out when we don't have a Core Surge. That being said, we could play it, or we could Capacitor Consume. That gives us 18 block. We gotta find a way to do some flippin' damage to these guys, though, before we start losing our focus forever. I mean, this is the safe play. Bias Cognition is the interesting play. We should not have played Reprogram. That was stupid. And obviously we should have played that potion earlier. So this is an interesting one, but kind of the situation that I was thinking of previously. .42 block. We're gonna slow play the rest of this fight, but once we get our Bias Cognition out there, they're not gonna get one up on us. They will die. We're currently taking no damage. I think even if we Recursion or Doom and Gloom were still taking no damage. I think I'm just gonna smack you. $12 damage. Hey, bias cognition, thank you. Hey, capacitor, thank you. Hey, ball lightning, thank you. All right, so now we have 46 passive block, I think. Now we have a little bit more. Only on turn 6 of the fight do we have this much block. Okay, I don't really want to kill you immediately. I kind of want to just keep smacking these guys. Try to get our lightning as powered up as possible. I mean, look, you're doing a lot of damage. I don't really care. You're gonna live with 1 HP. Well, let's do this again. There we go. Okay. Rebound, Sunder, Beam Cell. I like Sunder, but I think it's a little bit too late for something like that. Although, admittedly, what I do like about it is that when we fight Reptomancer, it will give us energy when we hit with it, but I really just don't think you want it. Rebound is tempting, but I think this is just a skip. I want to be a little bit careful about what's being added in at this point, so let's make sure we remember the path. Become cursed? I'm not gonna become cursed. Not for you, not for anybody. Like, a Sunder here is honestly real good. That's also a really nice turn 1. So we can play this. And then honestly at this point, if we play nothing, they're dead and we will take no damage. Like, actually, because we have more than 18 block per turn passively. I wish there was some way that I could farm up like a little bit of extra HP off of this fight, like, you know, Bird-Faced Urn and Creative AI, but that's okay. Well, no blocks, only attacks. We gotta thin up this deck, man. I hope we get options for card removal, but I also hope we get good relics. So Skim is pretty good draw, and with 4 energy, we can totally take it. I would love to stop your debuff. In fact, I think I would love it so much that I might just draw again, looking for it. We got it. So now, do you play Bias Cognition, or do you avoid the debuff? I think you avoid the debuff, honestly. $18 damage. Okay, I mean, we're still gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit for 7, and he's probably gonna try to debuff us again. It's fair. But we've gotten some good stuff out there now. Okay, this is a little scary. Core Surge doesn't really protect us from anything. Currently taking 37 damage. Okay, we're taking 11. We're gonna have to rest as we make it up, I'm realizing. I would love to evoke this dark orb, but we're just a little bit unable to get there. Which block do we have now? 12 plus 12, 24. 22. I'll play the leap. Now if I just evoke this, you're dead, so like a glacier does it. We have turbo. Oh, thank God. Recursion, go for the ice steam barrier. Nah. We might want to bounce away from that elite too. Potion belt, smiling mask. You know, I don't think this is really worth it. We've only really removed 0 cards. It's not gonna save us that much cash. I think we take the key here. And I'm gonna fight you. It's the Reptomancer. Oh, good. That's not what I was looking for. Still. Honestly, that's pretty good. Honestly, I'm pretty happy about that. We're still gonna take damage. I mean, Reptomancer was doing 50 on that turn. Kinda sucks. Well, I really hope a lightning hits you. Oh, thank God. We're kind of ahead of Reptomancer right now, which is very surprising. That's a weird one. I think that's okay. I like having a dark at the front that, you know, could kill 1 or 2 of these guys, depending on how we can maybe evoke it. Like a Glacier. Glacier's pretty good here. Gets a kill. Gets us another 21 block. It's 21 plus... I mean, we have 35 block if we play the Glacier. We could Capacitor Glacier, but then we're not evoking the orb. We could Capacitor Consume, but we don't have the energy for the Glacier. Could Sweeping Beam, but then it's not really killing anyone. I think you just consume, then Glacier. Because we still get a kill, but we get a lot more block out of it. We actually did get 2 kills, which is fantastic. So we have enough block. We're gonna kill Reptomancer. And honestly, I didn't even know if it could happen. We get Omamori. Well, you want a white noise? Like just to toss 1 white noise in the deck? I think you want 1 skim. I know we added 1, but like the card draw with 4 energy, I think does make sense. We are gonna rest again. Whetstone, Juzu Bracelet. So we're gonna have lots of question marks on the way up. No. We also have to get the key, I'm realizing. 50 HP on Nemesis. Yo, not that bad. We're gonna take 1 damage. Kinda do need a Glacier. We got it. Kinda would like a Consume as well, but I think you gotta go Glacier. Okay, we're taking 1 damage. Now you're doing 45. That's a little scarier. Oh, thank God. Okay. Now, Rainbow is 10 block, Reinforced Body is 14 block. 7, 7, 7, 1 away from 7. We have 26 block. I think another 14 on top of that is what we want. We take 4. And we're taking 0. So I think right now you definitely just want a capacitor, all for 1. Just smack them. We have 21 block passively. Actually, it's 27 passively. I hate your 45 though. I wish you wouldn't hit for 45. That being said, it's not that bad. Okay. I mean, it's a weird one, but it's definitely a reprogram. We're taking none, so you might as well fill up the orbs. We've got those dark orbs in the back. Evocation, I'm realizing, is something that's we are very slow at right now. God, I can't, even with 4 energy, I can't capacitor consume Glacier. If we consume, we'll go to 27. We can add another 16. 27 plus 16 is 43 block. What about a consume Glacier? That's way more. Okay. We're starting to get to the point where we block everything regardless of what we're doing. Rainbow Zap. I would like that, actually. I don't really want to shuffle, though. Next turn, we can evoke the Dark Orb. It's broken, it hasn't burned once. It has just been attacking over and over and over again. Attacking as fast as he can. It doesn't matter what order you do this in, I don't think. You're not dead. We're gonna get another 27 block. We're taking no damage. Oh, hey, look, he's debuffing me. I wonder what he's gonna do, guys. Hey, Burns! There they are. Jesus, one focus I like. We gotta take an upgraded consume. It's so good. It fits perfectly with the capacitors that we have. And I'm loving this early chill as well right now. So, capacitor, chill, rainbow. In fact, you know what? We probably should not have even done the capacitor because we could have evoked more orbs, which would have given us a little bit of extra block. Six, 18, 9. We can do this. We're not playing Core Surge, but I don't think we have to. I think once we play Bias, this fight's over, pretty much. Yeah, I think you just play Biased. Like the lightning itself is gonna wear these guys down. And once we evoke this Dark Orb, one of them's gonna die anyways. Do we have enough block? Not quite enough. We have 30 block. Doom and Gloom doesn't quite kill you. It does give us extra block though, but it actually costs us the Orichalcum block, because right now we have 36 block. They're doing 39 damage. Now I think it is because we have recursion. So yeah, let's do a doom and gloom. Recursion, block, you're dead anyways. You're gonna die next. You son of a gun. 22 damage. I mean, I still think you're dead. You're very dead. Steam Barrier, Turbo, Force Field. I kind of like another Turbo. Because when we draw it, we can play multiple cards, hopefully. Hey, Ice Cream. Solves our energy problems. I like it. I really do like it. We have some turns where we really do want to just stockpile energy to play like Capacitor Consume Turbo Rainbow Glacier Skim. I'm gonna take Ice Cream. Who are we fighting? Time Lord? I don't think we need defrag. We have Consumes. We are going to heal and use Omamori and get the key. You thought I would have forgotten. We also did get Potion Belt a long time ago, but we haven't been able to stockpile the potions, have we? So, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. That's very much a, well, I know what I'm playing. 24 damage. Nine damage and 24, or 9 block and taking 24. Now he's doing 32. I gotta be honest with you though, I really just want to play Reinforced Body and take none, but what we should do is draw. But I don't want to draw through the important stuff. So we're actually gonna play Core Surge, Dual Cast, Reinforced Body. It does cost us all of our energy, but that's a good use for Reinforced Body. And I just want Consumes and Biased. We're halfway through the deck, come on. So, Recursion costs us 6 block for 1 card. We're gonna go low. We're gonna go very low. Taking 28 damage? No, we're taking 18 damage, which is a lot better. And we're gonna be debuffed, so if we don't draw into Bias Cognition, we're just gonna have to play it and hope, I suppose. But we do have Consumes anyways. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have 28 passive block. You're hurting pretty hard though. We have 4 cards. We can play 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're ahead of the curve now. Time Eater will not kill us. It took a few turns to get there. I actually feel like we want to fight Awakened One next. Because I really do not want to have to worry about outscaling Donu Deka. We probably could, at least early, but maybe not overall. Like this is why Time Eater and the Awakened One are really nice with the deck that we have. Because once we take no damage, literally all we do is just end turn, and we're just gonna wait for the Lightning and Dark Orb to kill him. I will admit, healing would be really nice. Like, if we could get something that allowed us to, like, oh man. Pantograph would be incredible. So you are, you're not hitting me. You're almost hitting me, but you're not quite hitting me. We were vulnerable, which is why you, were doing more damage on that turn. By the way, you're dead. Defect do not scale if you play all the capacitors. They do if you play Consume, which is why I think that this is the perfect fight for us. We also don't get debuffed, which means that Core Surge is going to actually work. And we can play all cards that we want. If you have Consume and Capacitor, you outscale the Awakened one by default. And if you have 3 capacitors, you will be able to outblock him eventually. I mean, this is a very good turn. This is the ideal turn, and I think we're gonna win. We also have 10 energy on turn 1, which is pretty good. We will play Rainbow, and then we're gonna play Chill. Might get a kill. It did. So we have 24. We have 30 passive block, so we're taking no damage. Are we gonna play Capacitor? Oh yes. Oh yes. Perfect turn 1. Well, a Glacier would have been nice, and a Capacitor. So, we gotta kill you. We need to Consume. We should have done that in a different order, obviously. We're gonna play the potion, and I do think a Cold Snap... Oh, it doesn't quite kill you! We still gotta play it. Our block is still pretty okay. We're not taking much damage. We just want a Glacier here. So we have 33 plus 6 passive block right now. This is good enough. This is way more than good enough. This is fantastic. Yes, yes, yes. I think you do Skim. This is perfect. This is the perfect turn. We're gonna make it past this boss, guys. We already outscaled him. End turn. I don't even need to see the cards. Just end turn. Literally, it doesn't matter, so you might as well play it. Because we have 16 times 5 plus 6 passive block. Is 16 enough? 16 times 4? I don't know, so let's just Recursion. Keep this Dark at the front and Recursion it in like 6 turns. Okay, okay. 16 times 4. Tell you what, I will play nothing. Ah, sure. I do like it. We can play that. We have enough energy, no reason to play the turbos now. Recycle might be a nice card to have, I have to admit. 50 damaged. Well, I'm gonna tell you, probably okay. I don't think we need to play another Consume, though. Really, I just want to get the Dark to the front and then dual cast it, so... just stall. Glacier should come up soon. Yep. 20 times 3. Pretty simple. And then a dual cast kills you, and then we're moving on to Act 4. Now, this is not a good strategy for the heart fight, I don't think. But even against the Act 4 elites, this is what we want to do, just stack up the blocks. We will probably just... well, resting is a lot of extra health, but if we upgrade a card, we could upgrade Rainbow and have it keep cycling. I will admit that I'm also tempted to upgrade like another capacitor, but I think 2 of them is fine. I really just want the HP. This is 15 HP. Buys us some time. Now we can't do anything here. Tori would be nice. We don't really need a Strange Spoon. All right. Out of cash. Not enough cash. Well, we did get turn 1 draw times 2. Core Surge isn't going to work properly on this turn. It'll stop Oh wait, you don't debuff me on turn 1. So yeah, you know what? I think this is a pretty good opening turn. Let's draw again, though. I don't want to turn around. I'll play this. Okay. Next turn's gonna hurt. We have 3 cards. Yeah, and we drew a curse. And Static Discharge, which is a part of Pandora's Box, and then the 1 Beam Cell we added to the deck a long time ago. So yeah, this turn is, we're almost gonna die. Shrug. Oh, although we evoked a lot of orbs, which protected us. I hate the Act for Elites. 62 damage on 3 cards, oftentimes 2 cards with the curse. How often do I draw that freaking curse on turn 2? God, I hate it. Still. We're almost dead. I mean, we're not going to be able to live against the heart on 5 HP, so this is unfortunately a loss. It was still a fun run. I had a good time with it. I wish we could have had a little bit more going on here. That's okay. Rainbow probably kills you. You're almost certainly dead. Okay, I'm just hoping that you'll die at some point. There you go, thank you. We're actually dead right now because we drew 2 voids. Well, that's okay. We killed him! We did get a potion. All right, we're gonna see the heart at least, and we did get a focus potion, which is nice. By the way, caw-caw! Oh my god. You have to. You're gonna be vulnerable next turn, but you have to. I don't see how we're gonna put up enough block though, because we have to survive 45. And we're dead. We can bring back recursion, we can't bring back reinforced body off of All for One. I wish that Pandora's Box gave us better stuff, or we had more of an opportunity to remove, but we just didn't have the time really. There's a lot you gotta do in your decks, you know? Had to add in enough cards to get to this point, even if we didn't survive it. All right, fair enough. I wonder if Tori would have done it. But I think Ice Cream was really good when we bought it. Still, that was an okay run. We made it to the heart fight. The big problem here was the freaking shield and spear. I mean, they hit us for like 50 damage on turn 2 because we just didn't draw well, and then on the draw, on like 3rd turn draw, we didn't get anything to really block the 40 damage from the guy on the left. So not a very good draw on the shield and spear fight. We got very good draw on our Time Eater, Awakened One, and Heart fight though. And if we had more HP walking into the Heart fight, we would have been able to do it. We would have been able to live because the early draw into Bias Cognition was great. We just needed more Frost in the deck. So really, you know, there's a lot that we didn't need in the deck and I would love to get rid of. If we could add, I don't know, because if you add another Glacier, that messes with your draw on other turns, but having the if we had a Glacier show up, we would have lived, I think. We would have had 30 plus like 35 block, plus the 10 that we already had, so we may have been able to do it. I don't know. Maybe we just needed like Rainbow and Glacier on the same turn. Still, it was a very fun run and a good attempt, and considering how many of these relics were just useless, I really enjoyed it. Sure, there were turns where Akabika was nice, but really if this was gain 1 artifact, That would have been way better. Matrushka, it paid out with Juzu Bracelet, I think. Omamori blocked 1 curse. Potion Belt was completely worthless. Whetstone was completely worthless. Nunchuck was completely worthless. Worthless. Essentially worthless. Worthless. Well, Emotion Chip is pretty worthless for a rare relic. Lots of bad relics, but an okay deck. I love having enough capacitors and consumes to make it work. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the stream or support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.